wet start to the day this time. Just had a storm, some storm come through this morning. Doesn't matter, we're still well ahead with the combine, and we've got better weather coming in the next few days. But farmer was just telling me the dome come back for the tractor on this is the 7718, the built-in dome. They sent that away to David King, and apparently common issue with those is a battery with inside the dome, but the dome is sealed, so you can't do it yourself. David King helped us out with that one, so Davo's going off topping. He will let us know if it's working right. It's all come back up on the computer as it should, so yeah, good result. That was a nice fix. You know, you ain't got to buy a new dome. Nice to repair, you know, if you can repair stuff, you should, you know. So that was a good little yeah, nice little repair. So what did they do to your door then?
A whole new door on, window and all.
What, a new window? Really? Is it any different?
I think the frame was thicker.
Yeah.
Maybe shorter. With a little gas limit.
Yeah.
That's all I can see is any different.
So this is definitely thicker.
The job feels thicker.
Yeah. And then this bit up here.
That peg is still the same. I think they made it a bit shorter.
And it was longer, was it? It was,
yeah.
Okay.
The old boy back then, but
yeah.
Done it no different to me.
The man come yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tried to fit a new frame, but the frame didn't fit. So we've had a whole new door.
Complete, already assembled. Just went back, got a whole new door with the frame and everything on it.
And that was warranty claim, was it?
Should be, yeah.
We said that we did wonder about the doors because they just seemed ever so fragile, didn't they, Keith? Yeah. Fingers crossed it doesn't do it again, eh?
2 years. That's what the last
2 years.
one.
Oh, hope not. Keithy's off disc rating. There will be some disc rating coming up soon. We've got some muck to spread, so today we're going to go and pick the bales up so we can go muck spreading, and then once the muck's on, then we can go cultivating then. So yes, all in order. Farmer's just fixing my tractor, getting a service. Robbo's helping Linda. This is one field's worth. The oats just weren't as the same quality as everything else, so we just separated these, but they will be fine for our cattle. They'll be fine for anything else. So I think farmer said 300 tons all sold. They're going off to the mill, so they will be going for human consumption. That's a good thing. Lots of oats about this year, so the price isn't great, but at least they're all sold and moved. We get the shed clear, and then we've got room in the shed for tractors, because obviously we filled our new machinery shed up with straw. So but yes, anyway, the oats are all going to be gone. They'll be coming and going for those, and they were really happy with the quality, so that's a good thing. Farmer's just doing service on my tractor. It's had a new intercooler pipe. I will show you that in a minute. Right, so it's a little bit all over the place around here in terms of sheds. At the moment the cow sheds are full of bales and machinery and all sorts, but as long as cows ain't got to come in, we ain't got to worry too much. You know, cows won't come in till end of September, October time usually. Can be out longer depending on weather. Anyway, but today we're going to focus on getting these bales off the field so we can go muck spreading tomorrow, if muck spreaders are available, that is. I think Daisy is out there moling somewhere. She's moling. Keith is out there pulling ground up. Davo's out there, he's on the topper. They put a new door on Keith's tractor. I don't know if you heard me very well, but they brought a new door frame with them yesterday, and apparently that there were some differences, and it wouldn't fit to it, so they had to put a whole new door on in the end, glass and all. So that was a bit of a shame, but it has been slightly modified, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. But where it joins to the door, it sort of tore itself away from the frame of the door, so and it's only 2 years old, so that was not quite man enough for the job really. So fingers crossed, you know, the new door doesn't do that. These things happen, you know, it's a new design, blah blah blah. Until they put it to the test, you won't know. Anyway, so that's back to normal. Bales everywhere. We've still got to sheet this side up when we get a minute. Big bales, they've got big bales galore everywhere. Sheds everywhere, filled with straw. Oh god. We are near Where are we? The combine's up at Alistair's on the oats. Just started the oats. Some good days come in, so we've got oats at Alistair's, barley at Alistair's. Then the combine will move to Peter's farm for the barley. The barley's looking okay over there. It's all still there at the moment, so we should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, doesn't happen what happened last year and it all falls out. And then off to Graham and Martin's to finish thereafter, and then we will carry on with cultivations and everything else after that. But we're in good stead for winter wheat prep this year. We're well ahead with it, so yeah, really happy actually. Got to be happy with that. We've got some grass to drill soon, and we're off picking up straw today, so we're going to have a look. Back up to the oat fields. These ones are Collins. These are the oats that went in. They did all right actually. They did more than all right. Farmer was well chuffed with them. Robbo's going to run the loader today, so what he will do, he's got a trailer with him obviously, I'll show you. We try and stick everything to the tram lines as much as we can, just to keep compaction off as best we can. You know, it's rock hard at the minute, there's not much moisture about, but still, it's still good practice to keep it, you know, with that new, with that RTK steering box, I can keep all my tram lines in the same place every year, so, you know, eventually it will add up to, you know, performance and yield. When trailers are empty, you know, it's not such a big deal. You know, you've always got the loader running on the field to pick the straw up, so there's always that. But anyway, there goes Robbo. He's had a new haircut for the day. He's on the spike. While he's loading us, I will just show you how he does it. We don't go too mad with the trailers. We don't load them up crazy. They go into the stack the way they're laid out now, you know. So Robbo will get these on. Just drive past a tiny bit. Just tell him about your new haircut.
What is that to say? I needed one, that's what that is.
Yeah, you don't have time for haircuts, do we, Ron?
No. That's what it's always like in the summer.
Oh, look at that, no. Anyway, yes, a bit of rain came through last night, so I doubt very much there'll be any combining today. They might get back at it tomorrow. There's a bit, you know, unsettled, so it's going to be a bit showery for the next couple of days, and then some nice warm weather coming in again. So while we got a bit of dicky weather, we'll get these bales cleared off, and then there's a big muck heap here. We'll get the spreaders up here tomorrow, and then we'll start spreading. The tractor's had a new intercooler pipe. Can't show you it because right up. I'll have to show you it another day. Big one, runs from the intercooler to the engine, had a hole in the back of it. I could hear it hissing. I thought it was just me, but then I don't know what we were doing around it the other day. We were looking around it, felt around the back side of it, and it had a hole in it. So while we're trailering backwards and forwards, Robbo will line bales out on the tram line, obviously, so I can just pull a trailer up the middle, and he's just got to load it then. That way he's always doing something, you know, always keeps himself busy while trailers are away. I think me and Farmer are just going to run our trailers home, unload them, and then run back again. We use the biggest of the trailers all the time. There's always a trailer to hook onto. So anyway, yeah, one layer along the bottom, one layer in the middle along the top. Yeah, you can load them up, you know, you can load them up 3 high if you want to, but we're close enough to home, there's no need. So. There we go. I don't know what we get on there. Where's that? 3, 9, 18, 26 on a load like that. Once the first layer's on, you can get your straps on. And then Rob put the top layer on, and then you're good to go. Oh, Robbo's got... He obviously works with his dad, so during hay season he's off with his dad. But yeah, it's been nice having him about, you know, it's nice to have an extra pair of hands. But him and his dad are running hedge trimmers, so come September 1st, Robbo's got to go again. So yes, he'll be here for another week and then he'll be gone, and then we'll see him again in the winter, no doubt. Colin did all these. Colin made these bales. Oh no, lost one.
That's your fault, that. You're closest.
Should have held on to it, shouldn't I? Right, there we are, we're loaded. Anyway, we're going to concentrate on these fields first because they are going into winter wheat. So at the moment we've got them muck spread, and the moment we've got them muck spread and cultivated, they are then starting to weather down for a nice seedbed to get them into winter wheat. So Keithy has been cracking on with that. He hasn't had to do much carting or anything. He's just been cultivating, so it's worked pretty nice, you know. Whereas me and Keithy would be on straw, Robbo sort of filled his place and freed him up to go cultivating, so that has worked pretty nice. We will be drilling that a little bit earlier this time. We won't be waiting so long for the black grass, but yes, we'll see what comes of that. Hopefully a dry year coming next year, so can't be as wet as this year, can it? We're down at the second straw stack. I don't know how many's here. There's 25 in each row, so if you count the rows, you know, there's usually, I don't know, 600 or 700 in this one. There will be about 2,000 in total. We don't put them all in the same place, just with fire risk and stuff like that. So yeah, we usually have 3 or 4 dotted about, so you ain't got all your eggs in one basket. All the silage up along here, there is a good year's worth of silage there as well. Can't remember how many's there. Plenty. We got a enough food for the cows in hay bales. Oat straw is always a little bit more golden than wheat straw, so we get these straps off and we just add to the pile. You can adjust these piles as you go. If you keep slightly moving it one way or the other, you can sort of steer them like a snake sort of thing. We will come out, I don't know, we'll come out right back to here somewhere, and then we'll move camp and we will put them in a different pile then. Somebody's left his flashers going there. We went fussy on straw for cows. The oat straw beds just as well as the wheat straw. The barley straw they will eat, which isn't a massive problem. Barley straw always goes a bit further in the sheds. Whether I don't know if it just bales tighter or what, I don't know, but we were just heading a little bit this way with it. So you can sort of, where you start your bottom layer is which way you'll sort of steer the stack. So we were just heading a little bit too close to that hedge, so we're just bringing it out a little bit. Won't affect the stack in any way. Oat straw is a bit oily, so you always get some nice coats on, you know, animals. We've got a man who comes up for a bit of oat straw for his dogs, for the kennels. Yeah, we'll put, you know, we'll use these in the cow sheds. Makes their coats look a little bit shinier as they lay on it. Nice and easy to get off like this. Farmer has been toying with the idea of a big square bale over there. Huge money. And you know, if we had a big square bale, would we continue with round bales? You know, you've got to start thinking about how you put them in the sheds. You know, with a round bale, we just roll them out in the sheds. It's nice and easy. A lot of people don't get in the sheds and do it. You know, they'll put it in with a spreader bale or a chopper or something like that. We don't. We get in there with the cattle, and that's just preference. You know, that's just our preference. So we just like to be around the cattle in the morning. You know, you got anything wrong, you're going to spot it quick. So that's just our preference. You know. And it keeps you fit in the winter as well. But yeah, things are going pretty well at the moment. Next week there's some warmer weather coming, so We just build them like a pyramid. What happened last year? The old man told us off because we didn't put a pack of straw on the top. He puts a pack of straw and puts a bale in between all the way along, and it makes a V shape then, and the rain just runs off it. We didn't bother with it last year, and it sort of sagged in the middle and the water ran down between the sheets, and the old man was not happy. So I think that might have been the year before last year actually, but you can definitely notice, because the old man in the winter will you know, he spends his mornings collecting straw for the coming days. He's out round the cattle today, 85 years old, loving it. Six on the bottom, then 5, 4, 3, 2. You could, you know, you could make the bales a little bit bigger and make the stack a bit bigger, and you know, you'd have a taller stack and not so many bales. We seem to do them, you know, this is just the width we do them. I've done this a bit handy. I've got to get one on the other side. Lovely colour though, aren't they? I'm not saying father, I'm saying farmer. He's the main man, so I call him the farmer. But he's with us today, so we just leave a loader here. He's got a tractor and trailer. We just unload our own trailers, and then we go and get another. If you've got another guy on the road, you know, you could get away with one more on the road and then have someone just unloading all the time. That's the other way to do it, but that keeps the bales moving. Someone unloading, someone loading all the time. Works quite nice. There goes Dave-o, doing some maintenance over at Jim's. We like to keep it tidy down here. A lot of people walk down this track, and I don't know, we just like to think, does it add anything? I don't know. But it does look a lot smarter after he's done it. Dave has done a nice job, look. Rob's up here loading somewhere. We've moved on. Looking like heavy rain tomorrow, so that might put spreading back a little bit. It's bank holiday and the roads are mayhem. So yes. Anyway, let's see where we got to. Me and Dave were here the other night, having a go. Got a few more left in this field. And heading back home. Let's see what the phone says. Have a look at these straight lines. She's using that Smith American GPS monitor. It's on RTK, that one, so. But look at those. That is absolutely spot on. She got the mole on. She's out there in the field. You know, she'll be tiny for you guys, but yeah, she's going under the soil with a mole, and it'll leave better drainage for us for the winter week. So that's all in aid of drainage. If it comes wet, it's all about running water away on the heavy land, so anything you can do to get water away will help you. So yeah, so Daisy's had she's had a few days out there. She's done this one, she's done the one behind, but look at those lines. There's something quite therapeutic about looking at stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, looks like she might get done tonight. Got another hour or so at least. Wherever we can do that, if we've got the time, and if we've got the time and a man to do it, we always do it. So yeah, you'll always get better results after mowing.